Hi guys, Andy here, and I'm here to bring you all things Monday to makeup related. If that's your vibe, I'd love it if you would subscribe to be part of my little slice of the internet. And in today's video, I'm bringing you my June update for the Horror Bingo Project Pan. So if you want to see all the progress that we've made and the couple rollouts that I do have, then let's go ahead and just get on into it. So if you have not been following along with this project, this is a project that I myself created. It's just a spooky bingo that I wanted to have on the channel. The Google Doc will be in the description as well as any other pertinent information. I did base the Google Doc and everything off the Pantastic Ladies bingo because the way they set it up was really great. So I do have the Pantastic Ladies listed in the description as well. I drew numbers on the first of the month until all the numbers were drawn. Just do collection-specific goals, and when you get a bingo, you win. There's a bunch of us, like myself, that are doing blackout bingo, so we're not done until we hit goal on all of our products on the entire board. So, I did change the goal on 2 of my products, and I did that on the 11th of June. When we get to those products, I will talk about them. So, and here's the very first one. So, for main character goes alone, that is a one-off in your collection or a one-off that you love, just, you know, something in that nature. And that is my Revlon, as I throw it. It's the Glimmer Correcting Concealer. This is the eye brightener. I have the shade 105. They came out with 5 like corrector neutralizing shades and 5 brightening shades. So I have one of the brighteners, and it's, I think, the lightest one. So I'm pretty sure I've had this windowing for a month or 2 now, but it's pretty consistent. Even when it lays down, that windowing doesn't go away, so that's pretty nice. I've used this 8 times so far in June, but as a total, I have used it 74 times since I started this project. So originally, my goal was to finish this, but I really enjoy this. I really do. So I don't want this to be the last item in the project and for me to just be like, oh, goal met, it's done. Don't put it away when you're done. You gotta weigh it. So I'm changing my goal to 100 uses because then it'll be, you know, 100 uses is a big feat for me. I don't think I have anything that I've ever hit 100 uses on. At least, especially nothing since I've been tracking uses. So that's going to be another probably month or 2, you know, because I don't use this every day, especially when I'm testing new concealers and things like that, or new foundations. But yeah, I changed my goal to 100 uses. I hope that that is acceptable with you guys. I still feel like 100 uses is a, you know, big long-term goal. If you think I should make it a little bit bigger of a goal, let me know in the comments. I don't mind making it a slightly bigger goal, like 125 or even like 150 at the max, but I wanted an actual tangible goal that wasn't just finish it. So, yeah. Then we have Creepy Old Mansion, and that is use an old or broken product. This is the oldest blush in my collection. This is from Wet n Wild. Still smells good. Still smells like pumpkin spice. This is in the shade Let's Get Smashed. I have a 10-use goal on this guy. I haven't used it in June yet. I'm working on a lot of like neutrally warm blushes, so they're kind of all competing for each other. So it'll get there. I'm still sitting at 5 uses, so we're halfway there. I'm not worried about it. It'll get its uses, and that is okay. Then we have Abandoned Hospital, which, let me just double check that I didn't. Okay, so this is one that is done. So that was use a product that you had in a previous project and didn't hit your goal on. So I had in the NYX mousse blush in the shade Almost Famous. It's the orange blush. And I had it in for a 25 use goal because in the previous project that it was in for a 25 use goal. I used it 6 times. When I did my blush declutter, I decluttered that blush. It's probably the oldest cream liquid blush in my collection. And I just decided that it was time for it to go. And that was on the 2nd of June. And I decided for this project, one, I don't have a lot of products that I don't meet my goals on in projects. So I just decided, given the prompt that it was and the fact that I did use the product, that I'm just calling that one a goal met. So let's get out the yellow highlighter. That was for Abandoned Hospital. I already have the yellow. I already have everything yellowed out. I just need to star it. Alright, that does not give us a bingo, but that's okay. And then we can... Boop. I think we have 3 goals met today, so... Next we have Sinister Doll, which is something that sets your makeup or gives you glass skin. So I brought in my Elizabeth Arden, this is such a long name, the 8-hour Hydra Play Daily Defense Nourishing Fluid Broad Spectrum SPF 40 Sunscreen. Good Lord. I don't know how much is left in here, but this guy is so light. I hit my 30th use, I had 30 use goal on this guy, on the 10th of June. So my uses for this project are done. I wish I could see through the packaging, but there is not much left in here. I had only used it 2 or 3 times. I had only used it 2 or 3 times prior to rolling it into this project. It was brand new. I got this through Influencer, and I like it. I wouldn't purchase it because, 1, it's expensive, but 2, I can't even get any closer than like right here on my cheeks and nose. And sometimes even that's too far. Sometimes I have to go like right here, or it bothers my eyes very, very badly. And I'll just, for 30 minutes, profusely crying. So it's more something I would prefer to use like on my arm and my side here, because I break out in hives from the sun. Especially like when I'm sitting in the car on our drive to the store, things like that, I'll break out in hives. But like sunscreen helps with that, so I use it more for the body because it just really does irritate my eyes. So I wouldn't purchase it, but it is nice and I will use it up. I have suddenly been inundated with so much sunscreen, it's not even funny. Like, I don't know how that happened, but I have another sunscreen from Influencer. I just got this from Influencer, which has SPF in it. It's a moisturizer. I just got little sample packets of sunscreen. Like, I know 'tis the season for sunscreen, but like, guys, I only have one face. To be fair, the little samples are good till 2026, and my 2 full size are good till 2027. So it's not like it's something I need to use immediately, but I feel like I need to use it immediately, you know? So Sinister Doll, does that give us, where are you? Sinister Doll, right there. Does not give us a bingo. Alright. What's the expiration date on this guy? This is 2026 as well, so. So then we had Seance or Ouija board scene, and originally I had in my S&B Beauty loose pigment in the shade Charm. Never even used it. On the 16th of May, I had to think about what the 5th month was. I decided I was decluttering that, so I then rolled in, which, what even is that prompt? I should probably tell you that first. That is, you're randomizing your whole collection. So I redid that, which I might have that for you. No, I did that last month. We did that last month. So we re-randomized my whole collection, and we got the e.l.f. Camo blush. And this is in the shade Dusty Rose. And I really like this. I've used it 3 out of my 10 times. I want to get another shade of this. I don't need any more cream or liquid blushes right now, but I would love another shade of this. I think that it's really, really pretty. I want to try the contour of this because I do really like this formula, and I think this shade is really nice. And you can't see it really on the skin too much, but there is like the microest of shimmer in it. So, but we're at 3 out of my 10 uses. So then we had Unexpected Jump Scare, and that is use a product from a category that grew the most in 2024, and at that point it was my single shadow collection, because I have that all in one category. And so when I randomized something, or I just picked, I don't remember, but I picked out this Haunting Hues Loose Shadow in the shade Persephone. I love this so much. I use it as a highlighter. I use it as an inner corner shadow. I have a 10 use goal, and I have used it 7 times. So maybe next month this will be a goal met. We'll see. But I love these loose shadows. They're so good. Then we have Sinister Basements. And I originally had in, so let me get rid of that guy, the Ciate London skin tint that I had. I used it 3 times, and on the 14th of May I decluttered it. Beautiful formula. It was the Glass Glow Dewy Skin Tint. The most beautiful of formula, but my God, it's not often that I get a foundation that's too light for me. And I got that from, especially like when I'm getting it from Ipsy and BoxyCharm, because that's where I got that from. It's not often that it's too light for me, but that was like, I couldn't make it work. It was so light. It was ghostly light. Ian made fun of me when I put it on the one time because it was so light. Even sheared out, even with a sponge, it was just too light. So I decluttered that to a friend who's paler than I am because I just could not make that shade work. The formula was great, and if Ciate London was still a brand, I would repurchase that in the next shade down, but I ended up re-rolling in. I went with this. This is my KVD Good Apple Full Coverage Serum Foundation, and I have the shade Light 12. Don't mind that mark. That was from a previous project. But originally, I had a finish goal on this, which again, I think is a bit ridiculous. I'm just about actually at this line, finally. I'm putting a 50 use goal on this. I'm currently at 16 uses, so like it's gonna be a minute before we get to there. And who knows, maybe that'll finish it. I don't know. But I just don't like the open-ended goal of, hey, finish that product. Like, unless it's at the very last leg of its life, you know, I would prefer an actual tangible usage number goal on products. So again, if you think 50, like this is that's the one I changed the usage on. If you think 50 is too low, please let me know. I don't mind, again, upping it. But that's just what I went with. I thought that that was a good number. Okay, so then we have Eerie Children's Laughter, and that was something with childlike packaging, something, you know, with childlike name, or something that makes you laugh. And I had originally brought in the ColourPop Super Shock in the Animal Crossing's The Balloon Pop shade, because I played Animal Crossings as a child and loved it, and I miss it so much. I only used it once. My goal was to hit pan on it, but when I did my single shadow declutter, I smelled that one, and it did not smell good, so I decided to declutter it. So I brought something else in And I brought in this ColourPop Mulan blush in the shade Good Luck Charm because it's, you know, a Disney movie, kids movie. I watched it growing up as a child. This is what it looks like. I am obviously focusing right here. And I have a 10-use goal on this, and I've already used it twice. So this is the one of the blushes that I said that, like, is kind of competing for this Wet n Wild shade. Like, yes, are they different? Do they functionally kind of do the same thing on the face? Yeah. So, we'll get there, and it'll be okay. Oh. I totally forgot we had another rollout, and it was actually in my bin of rollouts. So then we have finding a hidden room, and that is use a product hidden in the back of your drawer or forgotten about. So I brought in this Alamar Cosmetics Complexion Trio, and I have mine in the shade Fair to Light. And I just wanted to use this 30 times. I used to have a face powder here, and I have finished that. I do post all of, like, my up-to-date empties and pans on my Instagram, so if that's something you're interested in, like, up-to-date as things happen, I would go follow me there, but that is now gone. And then this is what the bronzer's looking like. I don't think there's been much movement, but in total, I have 22 uses, so this will definitely be a goal met for next month, because I only have 8 more uses to get on the bronzer, and I'm pretty sure this is the only bronzer I'm working on, so for the next 8 times I do my makeup, this will be the bronzer I use. I'm wearing it today, and then it'll be a goal met. I like it. I definitely can tell that this bronzer is aging. I feel like maybe I need to just repress it, and that's the issue. But when I repressed this one, it didn't turn out. But when I repressed this, it was fine. So, I don't know. And the last item that we have to talk about, which is another goal met that I totally forgot about, is Character Suggests Splitting Up. And that is a duo or split pan product. So, now we're done with that. And I had in my Glam Light and Betty Boop blush duo, which looks like this. It's very pretty. I had a 4-use goal on this, and I met that goal literally the next day after filming this last month, so the 15th of May. I definitely like both of these shades. I wish they were a little more different, because on the face, like, yes, this is more punchy, but the tones are very similar. But it's actually really nice. This is the only blush I have from Glamlight, and I do like it. So, that is a goal met. Does that give us another bingo? Character Suggests Splitting Up. Okay. Not one there. Dang. No bingos this month. We've had 3 bingos so far, though, so that is a-okay. But that is going to do it for the June update. There's nothing rolling in, because everything's been rolled in. The only thing, we have 2 things actually rolling out. 3, technically, but I couldn't really show you the blush. But yeah, let me know how you feel about the usage goal on the eye brightener and the foundation, because if you think that those are fair usage goals, I will leave them. If you think I should up them a little bit, that's okay too. Because otherwise, I really think this project for me is only going to last 1, maybe 2 more months. And then I really need to start working on all my prompts for the next one, because I do want to do another bingo. And this time there will be 4 different cards, so, like, I need to get working on what I'm going to write down for all of those prompts. Because that's a lot of prompts. So, that's going to do it for the June update. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys!